Alright, Mandalore from Maw, going up in GAC 3s against my good buddy Dizz from Team Instinct. I will tell you straight up at the outset, I have fast forwarded every single battle in this video because otherwise you'd be watching it for over a half an hour, because it is the ugliest, sloppiest GAC I have ever done, and anyone that watches me knows that some of my GACs can be sloppy. This one takes the cake. It is nothing short of a miracle or an insane amount of good luck that I actually end up winning this GAC, only because Dizz got stuck on one of my last team. All Dizz had to do was clear to win. I'm not going to give him any shit beyond that, because had he won, I would have gotten a lot of shit. So I'm not going to stoop to Dizz's level, even though he's a good buddy of mine. Dizz and I have gone against each other in GAC a few times. I think the last time we faced each other was in 3s, and he and I both loathe 3s because there's so much RNG involved, and this is where things start to unravel for me very quickly already. I thought, oh yeah, sure, Gas, Arc, Ahsoka, that'd be great against this Palp, Bastila, Sit team. Holy hell was I wrong. So note to self, and you guys note as well, if you see this Palp, Bastila, Sit team, don't sleep on it. His Palp does a lot of damage, his Bastila does a lot of damage. I thought Gas would have been good enough, but look at this. Wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe. That's the first wipe. And then for the second wipe, we're going to try this, which is actually a team that I had been considering at the Open. I thought, yeah, if I get a Fracture up in there, maybe I'll have a chance. But look, Thrawn ability blocked right out of the gate. So that doesn't help me. That gets the Palp train rolling, even when I get DT in there. Yeah, it's just, look at that. And that's wipe number 2. And then at this point, I say, okay, well, I'm going to lose if I keep on wiping, so let me at least take out the teams that I know I can take out, and I'll come back to it. I've lost 2 on it, so let me take out these teams, the rest of the teams, hopefully somewhat cleanly, and then we'll come back and try and stem the bleeding. I left Nihilus out of this comp, so I could try and use him for something else, probably for that Palp team or the Nest team that's in there somewhere. And I wasn't sure totally if this was going to be doable, but this 3-man Padme team has no DPS, so it actually works quite well. Just got to isolate Padme. GK will lose taunt eventually, and then you just rock Padme's socks off, which I would do any day in terms of boning her, because Natalie Portman's really hot. Yeah, and so this was actually an easiest win. Funnily enough, I was most scared of this team because I so rarely see Padme on D, but this was a very simple, easy win. And I didn't overkill it by throwing Nihilus in there. You could argue that Bastila in there is overkill as well, but theoretically, it enables me to save Nihilus for something else. Just so happens that what I save Nihilus for ends up being a wipe anyway, so. Take a look at this Zal. They're all G12, so that's good on my side. And then we take a look at this Bosk. Alright, we're gonna try. This is on that Nest team. I thought, yeah, let me save Nihilus for this Nest team. Should be somewhat doable. I thought with Vader in the lead there, I might be able to knock somebody out with Calling Blade. But Newt really just gets in the way. Oh. And there it goes. Didn't even get to do a Calling Blade. So that's wipe number 3. Again, the only reason why I managed to win this GAC is because Dizz got stuck on my last team there. So then I go back to this other stupid Palp team and I go, okay, well maybe Ray and the droids can get out in front despite the turn meter. And they sort of can, which makes me think that had I used this Ray team at the outset, I might have been able to one-shot it. So shame on me. Thought maybe get stuns up, that'll help. Get a Billy block up, that might help. Should be able to get around this with the AoE. Not quite. And there she heals. Okay, well, let's kill Sit. There goes R2. So I'm in trouble. Should have probably mind tricked there. And then I think, oh, I can still pull this out. Oh, no, I can't. Probably should have gone for Palp instead of Bastila. Too little, too late. Not a good look. So then I'm like, okay, well, we're not going to waste anything else. That's good. Let's just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Boom, boom. And Dizz is pretty cleanly taking out my teams. And I think, all right, let's go for this and do a Rex Swamp. What about Bounty Hunters? Could just do Night Sisters versus Bounty Hunters. But then I don't have Night Sisters for anything else. So, yeah, I really put myself in a pickle here. I thought, well, maybe we'll just, slowly just needle some of these guys down. Nope. Nope. Wipe number 4. And I think, okay, well, what else can I do? How about one of these? I'm not sure why I thought this was going to be a good idea, but... with a Jedi and a droid against stuns. Nope. That was over quickly. Wipe number, what is that, 5? I say, fuck it. Let's at least take these out. And then we'll go with tank. Who's the tank? Who's the tank? Who's the tank? Maybe SRP or Shore? SRP. One of the many reasons why I keep my Rex separate from my gas, if at all possible. That tenacity up is also really saving me against these dots. All right, at least I got that one cleanly. And we'll go for the BH. We'll go with Night Sisters. At this point, we can't really fuck around because we're gonna run tight on teams. This one's a fairly easy match. It looks kind of ugly, but it's really not. Bunk. See you later. love my spirit. Alright, he's got Negotiator in the back, an interesting Negotiator. I'm not going to mess around, so we'll just get right to it. Let's drop this here. Love my Plo Koon. Not sure why Consular off the bench first. It's very strange. Bunk. Bunk. And there we go. All right, now to clean up this poop stain, these two poop stains. I think, maybe these guys can pull it out. Daka lead with a lot of health. I really don't know, because Talia and Acolyte both suck for me. I go, yeah, that's fine. Still die. Daka will just res. It'll be fine. All good. Nope. Wipe number 6, right? 7, technically. We have him left. This is where I say, okay, well, now we need to just do this. But then I go, wait a minute, let's try this. Maybe this will work. Nope. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, maybe Phoenix can do it. But I want to save Ezra and Kanan for a Bastila team. Nope. I mean, this is literally just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And I think, yeah, Bastila team will probably do it, right? Yeah, plenty of protection up, plenty of tenacity. Nope. Wrong again. This Palp Bastila team is so good. All right. After all those wasted teams, I end up just using this, which is really bad. That's why you shouldn't try to get too many value wins, or value cleanups, I guess, because sometimes you just end up totally fucking yourself. Like, I could have done that how many battles ago? And, you know, he's only got one team of mine left, I think. So for this Newt Dooku nest cleanup, I'll just go with, let's do this, and who else? Maybe we'll go with Sergeant. I mean, I really could have just done Anakin solo, but with the amount of times I've fucked up already, I thought, let's not. So at least trying to get as many banners on this cleanup as possible. Alright, finally we get to the back. And we have GG, Rex Clones, Droid. So for the GG, at least I was smart enough to save Jedi Knight Revan. Which again, if you don't have the right relic levels, this is a very dicey fight. Very dicey fight. And I'm always switching back around to GMY because he's the only real DPS on this team. There's Savior. Get as many buffs up, foresights up as possible. Almost. Oh, there's a heal. I should have just done the, what's it called? Whatever, he should be dead now. There we go. And now it's just mop it up. One more. There we go. And okay. Just gotta clean that. Game over. Okay. So I am very much behind right now. For this, I want to try this. You and you, which is ridiculous. But so I'm literally just going to put the tech on the guys I want, and then I'm just going to auto it, because even if I do have a shot at it, it's going to take forever. I'm going to need every second possible. Just kind of get it started. At first I wanted to go for Zeb first. Which I guess would have been fine, because with weapon tech on Chirpa, he might not be able to get rezzed by Hera's thing anyway, but then I think Hera's a lot easier to take down first, so I switch over to Hera. And it's just auto. It's auto with targeting. Which I guess this is kind of a value win, because I'm not really sure that Watt has a firm position in any 3v3 team. So. Because, I mean, there's no DPS on this Phoenix team. They're just a pain in the ass to kill. If you've wasted all your best teams like I did. Why won't you die? There she is. Took almost 2.5 minutes just to kill Hera. This is the only good throw shit at the wall and see what sticks thing to come out of this whole god-awful, shitty mess of a GAC. G12 Ewoks, G13 Watt versus G12 Phoenix. Those Watt dots really add up. And there we go. Alright, so these last two teams I know I'm not going to beat cleanly. I just have to clear them. And by the way, I forgot to record because I got so excited about the Ewoks. The droid team I had to take 2 shots at. This clone team I took many, many shots at. It was literally just whittling down them one by one, getting wiped by Rex's ultimate, and then I saved this burst damage team for the final cleanup. I apologize, I forgot to record all my other cleanup attempts. And final score,